The myth, the legend, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather had an interview, which was a great interview. I encourage all of y'all to go check it out. I will leave it in the description box below. Floyd Mayweather talked about what he was willing to do in order to win. He talked about the mindset of a fighter and how to be a general and how to succeed in life, period. So I encourage y'all to check the interview out. However, I want to focus on this point in particular, where he talked about what he was willing to do in order to win. He stated that he was willing to die for something he loved. That's why he succeeded. And if you, regardless of what you do in your own field, if you're willing to die for what you love, then you will succeed in your department regardless of what it is. So take advice from a wise man. However, I want to focus on that point because Mayweather talked about when he went in the ring that he was willing to die in order to win. Regardless if it was the Maidana fight where he couldn't see at one point, or when he broke his hand and still found a way to win. That's why, in my opinion, he's the athlete of the decade, or for the past 2 decades, according to him, because nobody did the things that Floyd Mayweather was capable of doing. And y'all have to keep in mind, when you're a boxer, unlike basketball, for example, if you break your hand in a fight, you either continue or you lose. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna go sit in a bench and let my sparring partner take my place. There's no such thing. You can't sit during the game and watch the game if you injure yourself. That's not possible in boxing. And Mayweather broke his hand in 2 fights and had a cut in 1 fight and still found a way to win. So I say all of this because I remember the time where Deontay Wilder received a lot of backlash for stating the obvious. Deontay Wilder came out and stated basically that fighters risk their life every time they step in the ring, especially when they step in the ring with him, because he has the power from Alabama. He got a hammer from Alabama. That's what his power feel like. So when he hits you, he risking the fact that he probably could kill you. So Deontay Wilder was basically stating the obvious, that this is a dangerous sport. This is not a gentleman's sport. And he received a lot of backlash for that, which is ironic because the original Mike, and I'm not talking about Fury, I'm talking about Mike Tyson himself, he made around the same remarks on his heyday. And you could say he even made it in a more violent fashion. However, nobody had a problem with Iron Mike saying it, but when Deontay Wilder said it, man, they blew it out of proportion and tried to act like that was something very super duper violent for a champion to say when he's stating the obvious. When Deontay Wilder responded by focusing on the real life issues that's going around the world instead of what I said when I'm stating facts. So I say all of this because of course Tyson said it, of course Wilder said it, of course Floyd Mayweather said around the same lines. And even the greatest, the highest, Muhammad Ali, when it comes to the sport of boxing, he stated the same thing. But of course Ali, he said it with humor. He said, if you're gonna fight me, increase your insurance. What do you think he mean about that? It ain't like you driving a car for you to increase your insurance. He means increase your insurance if you're gonna run into him and crash. That's what he means. Because it's life risking every time you step in the ring. And for the people that don't know, Ali, when he faced Frazier in the Thriller in Manila in the Philippines, in the 14th round, Ali got up. He stated that was the closest thing to death. However, he was still willing to fight on and defeat Frazier, his greatest rivalry. Now, of course, Frazier corner stopped the fight because he could no longer see. He got hit so many times that his eyes swole so bad that it blocked his vision. So they stopped the fight. Ali collapsed in the corner and made those comments. So I say this to point out that Ali, he almost felt death, and he was still willing to fight on because he was willing to die in the ring. And I'm pretty sure most of the greats felt the same way, aka Pacquiao, Marquez. I mean, you name them. You have to have that mindset if you're gonna step in that ring. That's why you have to have two cojones, two balls. This ain't soccer, this ain't basketball, this ain't football. You're not playing with one ball. You have to have two balls in order to hop in the ring. So when Deontay Wilder received all that backlash for stating the obvious, it's mind-boggling to me because for a hardcore boxing fan, this is basically a written rule almost, just like protect yourself at all times. So when you do step into that square ring, the moment you get out of the ring, you left some of yourself in that ring. You don't have to lose your life, God forbid, but part of you will be missing, unless you're a Deontay Wilder that's blasting everybody before you even get touched, or a Floyd Mayweather where you're really not getting hit the whole night, which is rare. So my point is, even the greatest Muhammad Ali went through a tragedy where he suffered Parkinson. So inshallah, God forbid, anybody dying in the ring or getting hurt in the ring where it's gonna be life damaging. One thing for sure, anything is possible in that ring. Anything can happen. That's why we pray to God and pray that all these fighters come out safe. Just like Prince Nassim Hamed said it. I just hope they all safe. That's what I hope. That's why he always prayed to Allah, because this is for real. This is not a game. So when Deontay Wilder says these things, he's not kidding. He's not trying to promote the fight. He's just stating the obvious. But I love how media members or casual fans blow out of proportion, like, oh man, you violent, you this and that, when this is the reality of the sport. So face it. That's why we're supposed to give these fighters the credit they deserve, because it takes courage, it takes pride, it takes cojones to hop in the ring and fight. So when people say, I paid my hard-earned money to see y'all go toe-to-toe and kill each other, y'all have to be mindful of what you say, because what you say, you're going to receive right back. Y'all have to keep that in mind. The way the universe works, that's just what it is. So when you say that about fighters, you have to realize this is a skill sport. To see who's the most skilled, who the best in the world, they don't have to kill each other. They don't have to go to toe every single time. If you Google boxing, what will come up is hit and don't get hit. That's the sweet science. It ain't hit me and I'm gonna hit you right back. That's not what boxing is. So I say all of this just to point out the fact that, hey, listen, on new media, what we preach is we're not here to create confusion. We over here trying to restore order, since old media done confuse people, and maintaining it. What I mean by that, give credit where credit is due. You definitely won't hear new media say, this guy is the greatest just because he has the complexion for the protection, just because he from the hope list, aka the Gotti list. That's definitely something we won't do. However, something we will do is give credit where credit is deserved and earned. We won't give bonus credit, because fighters put their life on the line, their sweat and tears into this. So when they shape their legacy, they in control of placing themselves in history. Not we. Definitely not us, new media. Now, of course, old media, when it comes to these fighters on the hope list, they try to shape their legacy for them or help them shape it. Nah. We won't do that. We keep it fair, and new media is the truth and nothing but the truth. So you could go and listen to old media. However, just like Floyd Mayweather said, I'm pretty sure you'd rather be told the truth than be told a lie. Regardless if you like the lie, but it's still a lie. You could lie to yourself all day. But I'm pretty sure y'all rather hear the truth. That's why y'all always come back to Akhi TV, regardless of what y'all say, because 1,000 lie doesn't even equal one truth. With that being said, they could make 1,000 videos and 1,000 lies. All I have to do is make one video and tell the truth, because of course the truth is supported with facts, and just destroy all the lies they done told. And see, the difference between old media and new media, that Akhi is the type of a person that rather be hated for telling the truth than be loved for telling lies. That's the difference between old media and new media. And that's a Floyd Mayweather quote, by the way. With that being said, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these decafs, aka dumbass casual fans, or old media that don't respect or give the credit where credit is deserved, and be mindful of the hard work and dedication and the blood and sweat and tears that's been put behind cameras. So if you're a casual fan and you want to be hardcore and give credit where credit is deserved, all you have to do is attend the Akhi University every Sunday live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show. Hopefully by the end of the year, y'all will graduate. It's free to attend the Akhi University. All you have to do is click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post or go live on Split Decision. Of course, shout out to Lunatune for the funniest boxing memes. And obviously, shout out to DBN for creating the new media wave that I'm a part of. Follow Lunatune DBN, me on Instagram, and all the links in the description box below. Show love and support. I appreciate every single one of my Akhis. Akhi stand for my brother in Arabic. Obviously, this is the Boxing Brotherhood. So welcome to the Boxing Brotherhood. If you want to be a part of it, subscribe, and to be continue on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace, and we outie.